Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Sharmit. In this session, we will cover one more example for joins. And to explain the join, first of all, we will discuss like what is the problem statement, and then according to the problem statement, we will directly write the query from scratch. Okay, we are not going to copy paste anything. We will understand the problem statement, and then we will write our query. So far, whatever the example we have covered, we were using only one type of join. But in this example, we are going to use multiple type of join in a same query. Okay, so let's see how we can write the query with the help of joins with two types of join. Okay, so for that I will run one query sqlrpgle command here, and then I will show you some table on which we are going to use this uh, join. So strSQL, and here firstly I will show you the table 1, which is for select star from, I'm writing this query for populating the data. Select a star from Sharmit 1 slash, and my table name is players. So if I hit enter, you can see this file contains player ID, player name. Okay, similarly if I show you the second table, which is ODI record table, if you are following this entire join series, then you are aware that yes, these are the files which we are going to use, which we are using it from long time, right? So this is my second table, ODI record, where we have player ID, best ODI score, and ODI centuries, and this is the random data I have already stored in it. Now we have another file, third file, which is for matches. So here I will write matches 2. Okay, matches 2. So what this file contain? It contains only match type, which could be either international or domestic. Okay, so these are the table. Now understand the requirement, what we are looking for. So for that I will run another same query again for the table players. So here from this, let me correct the file name, players. Yeah, so from this table what we want a cross, yeah, we are using cross join, so we want a cross multiplication of each record for this from this player table with matches table. Why? Because we we assume that every player in this who is registered in this table has played international as well as domestic matches. Okay, and it is obvious, let's say if any player has played international matches, then it for sure he has also played some domestic cricket matches. Okay, so to retrieve these things, what we will do, we will simply apply the cross join, because we are going, what we want, let's say if there is a player ID 18, this record, so we want that this entry should be shown two times, first time for the international matches and second time for the domestic matches. So this thing we can achieve simply with cross join, because when we were learning about the cross join syntax, at that time also we go with the same scenario, right? But here is a twist. We also want, like, once with cross join you can find out that list which contains the cross multiplication of each record with the matches to table. But the thing is that we only want those record who is for whose for which there is a available data in ODI record table. Okay, so let's not complicate this much. Let's write the query from scratch. We know the tables, we know the requirement is that we want to apply cross join on, yeah, I'm directly saying that we are going to apply cross join in players table and matches table, because we want to find out the list where we want to show that each player has played international as well as domestic matches. So let's go. So to write the query, firstly write select, then select all the field which you want to select. So here I will write p1 dot player id comma p1 dot player name, p1 dot player name comma m1 dot matches, match type. Okay, it's match or matches, let me check this because I'm not sure. Yeah, match type, it is match type. So we will write match type. So these are the column which I want to fetch. Now from which table? From players table, players as player as p1. That's why we are using the prefix as p1 dot. Now we want to apply cross join, so we will simply write cross join on which table? My table name is matches2, matches2 as m1. That's why we are using the prefix as m1. So if I hit enter right now, it will show the cross multiplication of both the table, where one table is players and another table is matches2. So you can see this time it is showing all the record for let's say just focus on the player player ID number 18. So it is included for international matches. You can see international matches as well as for domestic, and similarly for each player there's two record available. One is for international and one is for domestic. So this was our first requirement, but our task is still not completed. Why? Because there was one more requirement, like this data, this cross multiplication data, this set of cross multiplication data should contain only those data for which there is a matching record in table ODI record. Okay, so to achieve this, what we will do, we will write the query further. So now we want to fetch all the record for which we have matching record in table ODI record. So for that, simply write here, because this with condition we know that we need one more join, and that could be inner join, or you can simply write join, that will also work. Okay, so I will write cross join on which table? My table name is ODI record as O1, and we know that for inner join we need to apply on column, because we need one common column for that. So here I will write o1.player id equal o1.player id as equal p1.player id. So this time what it will do, it will complete the solution player id. So this time it is showing all the perfect result, because this was our requirement. We want to show all the player with their tag of international and domestic matches, but only those for which we have a matching record in table ODI record. So these are the all player ID for which we have matching record in ODI record table. So you can focus on the IDs 18, 45, 7, 1, 10. Now let's go to the second table. Select star from Sharmit 1 / ODI record. So here we have 18, 45, 10, 7, 1, 90, 80. But for these record, there is no record in player 1 table. That's why it is not showing in cross join. Okay. Similarly, if I show you the players table, there is one table players table, there is one record with ID 77, and it is also not included in our final query, because for player ID 77 there is no matching record in table ODI record. Okay, clear? So this is how we can write a table query which fetch the cross multiplication, but it along with this it is also dependent on the another table. Okay, so yeah, this is the way. And like why we are going through these examples, because we wanted to make sure that whenever we are going to deal with any condition, we should be aware, we should know like how we can write the queries, okay, how we can customize the queries as per the condition. So previously we were not using two types of join, right? But now we have idea that yes, we can use this query with two types of join as well. So okay, this is how we can utilize joins, two types of join in the same query. I hope this example is useful for you. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.